Welcome to day 29 of posting every single day until I see my wife. Today is going to be a different approach. We have a bit of an interview style or just a chatting style with the little brother, which you guys will see. So it's a little bit of a longer form, but let's get to it. Peace. Okay, welcome to day 29 or 30 of posting every single day until I see my wife. So who do we have here? Introduce yourself.
My name is Ethan.
And Ethan, what are you to me?
I'm your brother.
Okay. So I guess for today's entry, or this might be just a separate video, it'll just be, it's still here. Bye. Okay, so we just finished church. What did you think about church?
I thought it was good. We didn't really listen to the preaching because we weren't there, but the the youth was good, and what we discussed was really good as well.
Yeah.
How about you? What did you think of church?
Yeah, church was good. I guess the question is, so what do you do, Ethan?
I'm a student.
Yeah. If you were to describe yourself in 3 words, what would that be?
Caring, organized, and quite considerate, I guess. Yeah, considerate.
Hmm.
How about you? How would you describe yourself?
Uh, it's not about me. It's about you. Okay, that's cool. So, how old are you now, Ethan?
I'm 15.
Okay, 15. For 15 years, what's your favorite accomplishment or thing that you have done,
Mm,
and why?
mm, I don't know. Getting to experience a lot, like traveling at such a young age. Like we went to the U.S. When I was 7, and like being able to travel already at such a young age, even if I don't really remember it, I feel like in that moment it was really good, and at least I can say I've been there. And traveling to Australia, like just traveling to all these places, it's good at such a young age.
Okay. And as you know, I will be leaving the country soon. How do you feel about that?
I'm definitely, I don't know, sad, but
Why? Yeah.
I think it's like a good opportunity not only for you, but like if I wanted to go there or if I want to travel there as well or spend some time there, at least I know there's already someone there that I know. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. At 15 years, is there anything that you regret doing or regret not doing so far?
Mm, I regret not continuing with some of my extracurriculars,
Like what?
like my piano. I feel like if I had just continued, like I would have been doing well now. But yeah, I think that's one thing I do regret. But yeah,
Anything of picking it up again?
I've been trying to learn, but not like classically, more like for worship.
What do you mean not classically? Classically. What does
Like
that mean?
there's like different ways you can be trained in piano. You can be trained in like sort of like a jazz way or a classical way. I got trained like classically, and now like going to a Christian school, I want to try learn to play piano in a worship way. And yeah,
You're just talking about genres.
no, but like there's like different ways you can play piano. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Okay. Not really, because I don't play piano. But okay.
Oh look, the Macus is already
When is it?
maybe. I don't really see any like building things.
Hmm. All right. What's something that you look forward to doing in the future? Or is there anything you look forward to?
I'm looking forward to go to uni and try, if I were ever to try living by myself to see how I would do and like going to uni. Yeah, I look forward to go to uni. I look forward to, and I feel like I'm quite privileged if like going to uni. Like I'll be going to uni at 17,
Hmm.
and not many people get to do that. And I think by doing that, by starting out young, like I have more time for myself when I'm older.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you're scared or concerned about?
Mm, I don't know. Like I've always like been surrounded by uh people with the faith, who are Christian.
Hmm.
Like I've always been to Christian schools, so I wonder how, not scared, but I wonder how it'll be different. Like surrounded by many others, like who aren't Christian or they don't really have yeah, like people who have different experiences, different religions, different, yeah. I think not scared, but I wonder how it will be like.
Okay. Oh, yeah. How would you describe our relationship as brothers?
I think it's definitely fun, but then there's also like a duality to it. I think you can be fun, but then you can also be like a, I don't know, like a, it's like a second father almost.
What do you mean by that?
Like the things that are like father can't say, like you do. Like you're not really kind of, you can place the words to the action. Does that make sense?
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But then I don't know, like I look up to you almost kind of. Yeah.
What's one thing that you think is your weakness and that you want to work on?
My weakness.
If you have any, do you think?
I think worrying about what people would say, and I feel like the way I'd work on it. I'm like reading this book. I've been reading this book. It's called The Let Them Theory, and it like places a theory of just saying "let them" to things that are outside of your control. Like for example, if you you're in a job right now, and then your boss is asking you to work overtime, you would obviously be like unpaid overtime.
Yeah.
You'd obviously be annoyed by that because you're putting in so much work. But then you just have to say like let them, like it's outside of your control. You can't really do anything to persuade him to not give you overtime. That's like a kind of a bad example, but
It is a bad example.
like yeah, worrying about what other people say. And the way I try to work on it is, it's outside of my control. And I think by telling yourself that, it's kind of reassuring. Yeah.
Okay. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received? Or even just one of the best pieces of advice?
When you are called, you are called.
Expand on that.
It's like, obviously, as a Christian, you're called to do something by God.
Mm.
And so I feel like even if you may have other plans or people may say stuff about you that may make you want to not do what you are called to do, just like reassuring yourself that when you're called, you're called. Like, for example, can I give an example?
Yeah, of course.
Like, like in school, I'm involved in lots of leadership. And so sometimes people can say things that underestimate you or that are quite undermining, and I don't know, they'll just say stuff about you. Yeah, but yeah, they'll say stuff about you, and that can obviously make you feel unworthy of holding like a role. And so I think like at several times, like even just through this year, like we haven't even reached halfway, like several times throughout the past few months, I've always felt like I've wanted to kind of quit, but then I keep telling myself when you're called, you're called. Like I wasn't chosen, for these roles as if there were no one else to be chosen. Like there were a lot of other worthy people who could have been doing the same exact role that I was doing, but in the end, like you're called.
All right. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I guess it does have a Christian background, right? Like God wouldn't put you in anything if He didn't have a plan for you there. But it's up to you to own the responsibility and the opportunity that He gave you, and it's up to you to make the most out of it and give out your best. And it's not even looking or thinking about other people. It's just you putting your effort, being smart about it, and not treating it as like not taking it for granted, and just backing yourself up whenever you make a decision. Obviously, you pray for it, but know that there's been some thinking behind it as well. There's some rationale and logic. Okay. Okay. Who is your favorite brother and why is it me?
Um, I don't know. What?
Who is your favorite brother and
Wait,
why?
say the question again.
Who is your favorite brother and why is it me?
No.
So I'm not your favorite brother.
No. Um. I don't know. You like you're very wise and you're funny. You like kind of you're like really go with the flow, but then you also you're quite assertive, like and you always like ask the why behind the what. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you're quite efficient as well. Like even just today when we were talking to Mama, and then she wanted us to go back home to get something, and then you ask like, why is it like do you really need it or something, right? Like those kinds of things.
Right.
Yeah. Um, your fashion style's okay.
Okay. So what's upcoming for you? So you said uni, but I guess in the next couple of years, is there any goals that you're working towards? Is there anything specific that you're trying to accomplish or achieve that you want to share to the people? It's okay if there's nothing.
Um, I don't know. I really want to do like a. I don't really want to say what yet, but I want to do like I have plans in mind when I go to uni, like what degree I want to do, but I don't want to really say it yet.
Why can't you do it now? It's just something to challenge it. What's stopping you from doing whatever that thing is?
Like I don't have the qualification. Yeah. You know,
Okay.
like yeah. But
But like, why can't you get started on it? You know, have you done research? Have you talked to the people?
yeah, I've definitely done research. I haven't talked to. I don't really know anyone who's of that profession.
Yeah, but like, have you? That's where your research comes in. What are the companies or what are the firms that does that? Is there anyone from your connections, or is there any notable people within the field that you might have a connection of a connection?
Mm.
And then,
Oh,
yeah.
one of my year 13 friends, or like not friends, like acquaintances' dad, he owns a really big firm.
Mm.
Um,
But yeah,
Yeah.
just those things you should like reach out and ask about those things, and get like really good insights around it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll probably finish up there. Is there any parting words or words of wisdom or anything that you want to finish off this video to the people? Any message to them?
Follow, like, share, comment.
No, like an actual message, just like your message.
Yeah, follow, like, share, comment.
You don't have any messages for them, you know, like
No, like get this video like to maybe 10K, and then
10K.
yeah,
Come
10K,
on, man.
and then I'll make another appearance.
Who do you think I am, Mr. Beast?
Yeah,
All
get
right.
it to 10K. 10K. I would have said 100, but you're just starting at 10K.
10K.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Or
Say
even-
something useful for the people. Something that will encapsulate your story or your message so far. You know.
believe in yourself even when no one does, and like if you've gotten something that you've really wanted, but yet people still don't think you deserved it. I mean, yeah, you got it in the end. So who are they to say?
All right. Well, we'll finish up there. Thank you for watching if you're still here, and like I said, like the video if you liked it, and make sure that you follow for 5 years of good luck. Peace.